everyone, how are you doing? So first of all, I'm Gloria, I'm from Spain but I live in Norway now, and I wanted to show you very easy DIY, sustainable and recycle, but still make it personalized holidays decoration for a restaurant I'm working at. I live in Stavanger in Norway. I've been working Casa Gio for more than 6 months now. So Casa Gio is an Italian restaurant with best quality ingredients and homemade food. So the point was to make a cozy ambient and introduce some lights, some decoration, and use materials that we had around, like cork from the bottles of wine that we sell. So this will be one of the ingredients, and I will show you how many things you can do with it and how cool they can look. That I was responsible to make the holiday decoration, and the budget was less than 1,000 coronas, which is like less than 100 euros. So first of all, I checked the materials that could be recycled in the restaurant, like the cork, some wine bottles, and brainstormed some ideas, like we could use plants and lights, decoration to put candles to bring a warm atmosphere to it. So now that I have the materials, the ideas, it's time to get my hands dirty. So the first thing I made was the clay Christmas decoration for a tree we have in the window. And when I have the designs, I open the clay and start modeling. This is a very practical clay because it dries with the air, so after you model, you leave it for 24 hours and it gets pretty hard. So to model it, I use the tools that came in the kit, like a knife and a rolling board. I also have some cutter, and with the help of some water to wet my fingers and make the surface smoother, I created the shapes. So I wanted to make decoration that was related with the restaurant, so we have this dish called spekemat, which is a selection of 3 salamis and 3 cheeses, and I wanted to make this board where the salamis and the cheeses were laid over. So that's really nice. I also made a tiramisu, a wedge of cheese, a tomato sauce can, an olive oil jar, and then my favorite is the tagliatelle dish with cherry tomatoes and basil, and it looks absolutely adorable after you see the painted result. Also, the good thing of this clay kit is that it came with the black clay to mix with the white, so you get this marble effect that I wanted to try and make some figures using the cutters that were provided. And the second DIY was to use corks. So we use this every day, and instead of throwing away, I decided to use it. I tried different shapes and ideas. There's this possibility of gluing them together and make a protective mat. So my idea was to use the cork as the base for a board to do a sign on the red. So first of all, I boil the corks in hot water for 10 minutes or so. Just check until it's boiling, and then it gets much softer to cut with a knife. And then I did a hand lettering writing toilet, which is the most asked question in the restaurant every day. Sorry, where's the toilet? I'm like, it's that door on the right, and there's only one door that's closed, so yeah, that's the toilet. So I guess that making a nice toilet sign / decoration would be very practical for the people to know, and for us not to answer that question all the time. I wanted to make some decoration in the red, so I made ribbons with the rope and also with the fabric I got from Fretex. And cork is a great material because it's water resistant and it's easy to work with. You can also make stamps to stick and make patterns on fabric, and share with me what you do with it. For the letter inside, I found some inspiration quotes related with food on Pinterest, and I made a story so people can vote which sentence do they like more. And then I finally made the most voted. Saying food is the ingredient that binds us together. Which is so true because, I mean, if you think about it, in all the celebrations like birthday, Christmas, summertime, you always remember there's food involved. There's barbecue, there's a cake, there is a lot of food. So that's actually something that makes us all come together and have these memories that makes us so happy. For the fourth project, I always wanted to try this DIY that I've seen so many times in my life, but I always thought like, you know, I don't have to do that. And I was really excited to finally do it. Too simple to be true and so easy, and it looked amazing. So I decided to use wine bottles, and actually these ones I found them on the streets. Someone threw them away, and the DIY basically is to use a rope to dip it in alcohol. The thing is, like, I didn't have alcohol, I have acetone, which is the nail polish remover, so that contains alcohol, but it also evaporates pretty fast. When you use that rope around the bottle and light it on fire and turn it around, it makes the bottle get really hot, and then when the fire is extinguished in the rope, you just have to dip it in cold water, and by the contrast of the hot and cold water, the bottle will shatter and make a pretty straight line. And I think the problem was the acetone was not alcohol. The bottles were pretty thick, so it was an epic fail. It didn't happen. So I managed to do it the second time. So this one looks pretty straight. You still have to file it all over the side, and even this one, it's pretty sharp, and it's getting like shattered already. So I was expecting that the bottles have different heights to make it like a composition of like smaller and taller and smaller, to make it like a little corner there, but it didn't happen. It was not looking that professional and neat, so it's good I tried, but I wouldn't use it. So one of my favorite parts was to paint the pieces now that they are dry, and it makes it so much realistic, and I try to make every piece a bit different, and also to entertain myself in this tedious and delicate process. I played some videos of La Pelos. She is a super funny Spanish YouTuber. She's from the south of Spain, so she has this like style and arte that we call, and she was making actually advent calendars that you can fill up, and she made a really amazing, and it's so funny that I was more time laughing than actually painting. So I was also using the plastic lid of food containers as my palettes because, you know, recycle and upcycle. So here's the decoration for Casa Gio, and I'm going now to get it ready and look amazing. I hope you enjoyed the decoration. It looks super lovely with all the good quality ingredients and the personalized decoration for the tree. I think it looked cheerful and holiday spirit without being just Christmas. So I hope you enjoy it. Just click thumbs up if you like the video. Show me if you do any of the DIYs, and remember to check my Instagram and my web to see more of it. Thanks, ciao!